It's been 12 years since Capcom released Dragon's Dogma, in which we took up the mantle of the Arisen on our quest to defeat a fantasy Italian dragon. There's only room for one of those in this world, and that's already Charles Martinet's territory.
We were made to dominate.
Taste steel, Grigori. Now with the release of the sequel imminent, we're taking a closer look at the upcoming hack-and-slash adventure. Here's everything you need to know about Dragon's Dogma 2. Once again, we've got that dogma in us. The plot of Dragon's Dogma 2 echoes the first one in that it's about the Arisen who must slay the dragon for magical destiny reasons. Seems simple enough, right? As the Arisen, you're caught between the beliefs and motives of the game's two kingdoms, Vermund and Batal. The former is caught in a power struggle for who will take the throne, and the latter views the Arisen and its pawns as the bringing of calamity. Both, however, see the dragon as a threat, and, well, that's where you come in, obviously. You'll be able to customize your Arisen, making them human, elf, or beastren, whatever floats your fantasy boat. The customizer is super detailed and will allow you to really let your creativity shine, or make some horrifying freak and simply scare the dragon into submission. There are a lot of different ways you can play video games, alright? As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Though Dragon's Dogma was set in Grand Cis, which is pretty much what Italy would look like if it was also Skyrim, Dragon's Dogma 2 is set in a parallel world, which mirrors the setting of the original while still being notably different. First of all, not Italian.
Oh, no!
Second, as we already said, the world consists of two separate nations, Vermund, the kingdom of humanity, and Batal, the domain of the cat-like beastren. Players start in the beautiful green countryside of Vermund, a land ruled by the Arisen. Hold on before you grab your crown, though. Vermund's Queen Regent Disa currently supports a false Arisen, aka not you. Oh yeah, this game isn't just about a dragon stealing some dude's heart, we're also getting like Game of Thrones style political intrigue. Batal, of course, has its own set of problems. Nestled in a steep canyon filled with ancient ruins, the nation of Batal may look picturesque, but the stunning scenery masks something much more sinister. At the very least, they're not bending the knee to some false Arisen. Instead, they follow the rule of the Empress Nadinia and worship the lambent flame in order to stave off calamity. Pawns are, of course, returning in the Dragon's Dogma sequel. On your journey, you'll be accompanied by up to 3 pawns, AI-powered warriors who will fight alongside your Arisen, bringing that multiplayer feel to a single-player experience. Pawns are critical to the Dragon's Dogma experience, acting as substitutes for waypoints, guiding you along your quest, and even providing hints that they picked up from their own journeys with other players. You will once again be able to tailor your gameplay to your preferred playstyle thanks to vocations. The original Dragon's Dogma had 9 to choose from, and several of those are returning to the sequel, though with some minor changes. For instance, Strider has morphed into Thief, while Ranger has been changed into Archer. There are new combo vocations like Mystic Spearhand, which is a magic/melee build that offers a variation on the original game's Mystic Knight, while Magic Archer takes the long-range Archer class and, gives it zappy magical powers. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. On your quest to defeat the dragon, you will also encounter, per game director Hideaki Itsuno, a ridiculous number of NPCs who will give you side quests and even build relationships with the Arisen. And your actions will determine how they respond to you, so maybe think about it first before murder hoboing your way through the countryside. Or don't, like we said, as long as you're having fun. Speaking of the countryside, you can expect a whole lot more of it in this game. The map for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is inspired by classical paintings and medieval art, is 4 times the size of the map from the original, with a dynamic day-night cycle that will give you a seamless, realistic open-world experience. And we mean really realistic. Though players will be able to speed up their journey via ox carts, there's no fast travel in the game. Conversely, there aren't any loading screens either, resulting in a truly immersive adventure. Though Capcom hasn't officially announced DLC yet for Dragon's Dogma 2, given Capcom's noted love of all things downloadable content, and the fact that the original DD had a ton of DLC like small cosmetic items, weapon packs, quest packs, and a full expansion, it's a safe bet that something's in the works. We just don't have any details at the moment. As we mentioned, Dragon's Dogma 2 is directed by the director of the first game, Hideaki Itsuno, a notable figure in the gaming space whose previous work includes some tiny little-known series called Devil May Cry. You may have heard of it. Additionally, producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi joined the crew, who most recently produced Resident Evil 4 Remake. That's star talent right there. Gamers on all sides of the console wars can look forward to this one. Dragon's Dogma 2 will be released for PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. Okay, so maybe Nintendo fans aren't going to like that news, especially since the original game did get a Switch release. But come on, this thing is not going to run on a Switch. Look at it. There's no way. Dragon's Dogma 2 is scheduled to release on March 22, 2024. The base game is priced at $69.99, but if you want to get a little fancy, you can spring for the deluxe edition for $79.99. This version comes with the Boon for Adventurers New Journey Pack, which includes a whole bunch of stuff. The Explorer's camping gear, the Dragon's Dogma music and sound collection, Harpy Snare smoke beacons, the heartfelt pendant, ambivalent rift incense, the makeshift gal key, a character editor, a wake stone in case you die, and 1,500 rift crystals. It's a lot of stuff. In addition, if you pre-order your game, you'll get some sweet pre-order bonuses. The base game pre-order bonus includes the Superior Weapons Quartet, and the deluxe game pre-order bonuses will give you that plus the Ring of Assurance. As any proper Arisen can tell you, accessorizing is of paramount importance. Now that you've been properly informed of the perilous journey ahead, you're ready to set out into the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. Be sure to check out our preview of the game, out now on GameSpot. Happy adventuring, Arisen!